Wedding videos for as low as 100,000 naira? Gusto got you covered. Call 080-613-44639 or 080-644-06274. Terms and conditions apply. Hello everybody, you're welcome to Gusto Reaction. Yes, you know this is Gusto TV Africa and I go by the name Andy.
WIZKID.
In the studio with me is Donny Fesky and behind the camera there is Saebuka who is smiling. I don't know why he's smiling anyways. But then on the reaction this time,
I think he's playing a game, or maybe his babe sent him a video.
Don't send that message.
He's blushing.
Sending him a video in the office and he's smiling. Well, we don't know kind of videos that have been sent.
You know, it rained today now, so the weather is cold and cozy. You know?
Okay, so Ebuka is more like doing internet, anyways, sending videos to each other, making video calls and stuff like that. Well, it happens. I know you guys do it also. But then on the reaction with us, before we go there, definitely I'll start by saying thank you so much for everything you do for us on the channel. Liking of our videos, sharing of our videos, as well as telling your friends about what we do right here on the channel. Remember to subscribe and turn on the post notification bell.
Very important.
All right, Donny Fesky, I want you to tell me something real quick. In secondary school or maybe university or even in primary school, did you have like a school father? Do you have a school mother or anything like that?
No, I didn't.
Were you a school father or a school mother to anybody?
No, I wasn't. When I was in school, I was like a shy person and all that, so I was always like in my shell. I just come to class after school. I'm out like a ghost student. So you really do not even know that I'm around. I'm always at the back in one corner. I come in maybe like 2 minutes to when the lecturer is coming into the class. As soon as they step out, I'm out of the class already. When another one's coming, I'm coming in again. Like, so that's how I was for like throughout my secondary school and everything. It was until WAEC and some teachers were like, yo, are you in this school? I said, yes, I'm a student. Like, when did you join? I said, I've been around since the GS. So like, wow, like they never saw me. So I was like that. So there was no chance for any school father or school mother or being a school father or school mother to anybody.
Oh man, but I think for me, at some point in time, I was actually a school dad to some people actually. I was actually that kind of person.
Daddy Andy.
School. Yeah, man. I had a lot of people, a lot of people. And for the fact that I was actually very friendly then, actually. Unlike now, I know friendly again, sha. But you don't color everything else. You get that but then when you're very friendly with people, open with people, actually they come to you and they tell you stuff about and stuff like that. You've been in school before them and you tell them how things actually happen in school, the experience in school, and you be like, okay, actually at this point in time, don't do this one in school, don't do this one. If you want to be actually very popular in school, you have to do this, you have to do that. Well, it's something along this line which we're going to be talking about in the reaction this time. We're going to be talking about WIZKID and his Grammy loss, as well as so many other people, Angelique Kidjo and Burna Boy on this one. Yes, we all know that WIZKID lost the Grammys, for his song Essence and this particular album, the Made in Lagos album. He lost to Angelique Kidjo as well as
I'm just praying that maybe this will be the last time we have to do any Grammys thing, because bro, every day since this Sunday, since Sunday, like every day we've been having something to talk about. Maybe just something's always erupting many.
Okay, but this particular one is actually very interesting. Angelique Kidjo in the Grammys. If we go back to the year 2019, was it 2019 or 2020 when Burna Boy lost the African Giant album?
2019
actually. It was actually in 2019, but the award was in 2020. When Burna Boy actually lost this particular one, he lost to Angelique Kidjo's Celia, and you know how Burna Boy was actually paid when he lost this award. Go listen to the song, the one with Polo G, where he was talking about how he actually felt after he lost the Grammys. He felt down, he felt sick, he wanted it all. After we lost the whole Grammys, he went home, he was feeling really sad and stuff like that. This guy actually wanted this award, but he lost it. Then, okay, this was his tweet. It says, Burna, how did you feel after losing the Grammy? He says, sick. He had to actually italize it to make it known very well that I was actually sick. Totally sick, but my musical mother, Angelique Kidjo, told me everything I needed to understand about the Grammys. So now I am twice as tall. That is the name of my next album, by the way, dropping in July by the grace of the Most High. I spoke with my musical mother and she told me everything I needed to know about the Grammys. So I am now twice as tall. That is the name of my next album. He used this opportunity to announce his next album. I spoke with my musical mother, Angelique Kidjo. Did Angelique Kidjo tell Burna Boy to drop the Twice as Tall album?
I think after the Grammy loss for Burna Boy, Burna Boy has always wanted the Grammy. Like he has always talked about it. It's very evident and obvious that he wants the Grammy. And then he got his first nomination for African Giant and he lost. And he thought of, okay, there's a certain African artist that's won the Grammy. That was a third as at that time. So why not try to clinch with this person, get to, you know, build a relationship. Even if there's been a relationship before, let's make it stronger and everything, so that we could have talking terms and all of that. And then when it happened that Twice has stalled, he announced Twice has stalled. So maybe like, okay, I'm coming time the second time for the Grammys, and this time it is Twice, and then I'm gonna be standing tall, meaning I'm gonna win. I'm gonna be winning. So more like, okay, Angelique Kidjo has told her that, okay, for the Grammys, this and this and this are what are on ground, and maybe she has friends that are part of the committee. Maybe, who knows? And then at that point, you also decided not to drop an album. Because you could tell that, okay, why did Angelique Kidjo not drop album last year? No, 2 years ago rather, when Burna Boy had tried and stop, so that she could give Burna Boy the room to win the Grammys. Because most definitely, if she was there, she would most likely win it again. Because like he said, that he has learned everything he needed to know about the Grammys. So more like Angelique Kidjo for this category, world, what's category again?
World global music album performance.
Album. Best global music album. Angelique Kidjo already has the key at her wrist. Like, she has held it like this. So everything that she needs to know, everything that needs to be done about that category is already in her hands. And then Burna Boy had to go meet her that, Mama, I beg, now don't win this thing 3 times. May your boy say win one. I've always wanted this. This has always been my dream, right from way back when before even I came into the industry, because you know that he's got relationship with the Fela family, and then he knows how well the Fela legacy is. Though there's no Grammy to count with that, so, and he doesn't want his legacy to be like that, so he wants at least a Grammy and everything. And then it's like, okay, Mama is the best bet for me right now in Africa. Why not get to meet her? And then she must have spoken with him, told him, okay, first off, you need to get somebody that is in the US to be executive producer. And then Diddy came in, and then the whole talks and walks started moving on from there.
So basically, Angelique Kidjo actually gave him the expo to winning the Grammys. And that was why he actually said, like, my musical mother has told me everything I needed to understand about the Grammys. Everything.
Assuming after I made this tweet, he didn't win the Grammy, we wouldn't have any outright speculations or alleged conversation of such. But right now, he came out to say this point blank. It made the tweets
before he even won the Grammys.
Before he won the Grammy. So it's obvious
before the album even came out.
You know, so if it's obvious that, okay, there's a plan. And then reveal the title that, okay, that means there's been a structure that this album is for the Grammys, and then this is my second time going for the Grammys, getting nominated. Like, they already knew that the nomination was coming, so let's just name the album Twice as Tall, knowing that this time around we are going to win it. We are coming out standing tall. So and that means that's how it's been.
At some point during their relationship, as you said earlier, Angelique Kidjo is like, you know what, Burna, you're my son in this game. Because of you, next year, like after she had won the Grammy, next year, I wouldn't be dropping any album. The whole space is going to be for you.
Definitely, that's what it's seeming like right now. Looking at Burna Boy's statements back then, before the album even dropped. This was like when he announced the album. I don't know at this point if they've recorded the songs or they produced it, but then the plans are already in motion, and they knew that, okay, Grammys is what this album is going for. So, Mama, for me to win the Grammys, it's best you do not have to drop an album. Even if Kidjo did not think about it, they would have told her that, okay, Mama, for your boy to do this, it means that your body of work should not come here, because you have more faves in this place. But now that you're introducing your boy, okay, this is Mama's boy. All right, let's do it for him.
Okay, somehow actually, why shouldn't we actually structure it this way? Now, we've always been saying Burna didn't drop an album because WIZKID dropped the Made in Lagos last year. Shouldn't we now be saying Burna didn't drop an album because of Angelique Kidjo already had an album?
That's another angle. Because Burna Boy knew that the way Made in Lagos was going at that point, the buzz was really high. The record has been created. I'm sure that apart from the fact that Angelique Kidjo didn't drop an album, the comparison Angelique Kidjo has dropped an album rather, the comparison between Made in Lagos and whatever album it drops will be higher. People will not even think about Angelique Kidjo going for the Grammys or anything. What people will talk about more is WIZKID has achieved this, and than you that you just won the Grammys. Why are you not doing this and all of that? Like, there'll be more of that talks than more of Angelique Kidjo dropped an album. That's why you're not dropping an album. And Kidjo also add him on an album to also, like, okay, boy, don't drop album. Don't worry, I'll put you on a song on the album, so that when you win the Grammy, you also get your own certificate that you're part of the guys that worked on it, and then I'm also going to give a speech.
I mean, she
on
came
stage.
out, she came out with a paper,
Like,
and
she
then
wrote-
she was very,
she
very
wrote it-
fast.
she wrote it
I know
down.
she mentioned Yemi Alade. She said Burna
Burna
Boy,
Boy,
Mr.
Mr.
Easy.
Easy.
Like, she just said everything, and that was like the first thing she actually said as soon as she got the award. She actually mentioned this particular guy, Burna Boy.
Yeah.
So right now, the question now we are all asking is that should WIZKID, having lost his own Grammy award to this particular lady, Angelique Kidjo, do you think WIZKID should actually meet her just like Burna Boy has done and just be like, Mama, I know you are good in this game. Please teach me, just like you did with Burna Boy. Do the same thing you did to Burna Boy to me. Do you think WIZKID needs that right now?
Well, looking at how well they've been, there's not been any public display of any relationship between them, apart from recently where WIZKID congratulated her, that the queen and everything,
and she
for
reposted
your,
it.
for your, oh, she reposted.
Yeah, she
I
did.
didn't say that. Oh, congratulations on your Grammy and all of that. So I think that's like the first time I'll see WIZKID mention an Angelique Kidjo or something. WIZKID from time. I remember I saw a video of an interview that WIZKID did. I don't know which channel, but he went to them P Square's home and he was like, yo, this is the dream. He saw all of their awards and everything. Like, this is the dream and everything. But right now, I think for WIZKID, the dream for him is beyond award. In recent interviews that he's been granting, he's been talking more about happiness, living a free life, getting to be there for the family, love and everything. So for him, it's music now is beyond the awards for him. It's beyond the recording. If they come, fine, it's going to appreciate them when he feels like, because obviously you know that WIZKID doesn't even like mention or repost or anything. You could even when he does, maybe after 2 or 3 days, after a week and everything, you could tell from the congratulations too, but like after 3 days or something, after the whole thing. So I think for WIZKID, the goal for him is beyond the Grammys. Like he doesn't see it as priority. So I don't see him going to meet Angelique Kidjo or anything for advice or for ways forward to get the Grammys or anything. I don't my thoughts. I don't think that it's going to happen because he doesn't seem like he's taking the Grammy seriously.
Okay, you're saying it doesn't seem like he's taking the Grammy seriously, but we actually saw the tweets by Jada P. I mean, Jada P is his management, very, very clear.
Definitely,
she's in this camp. And we saw how pained she was that she had to actually come out to list all what Made in Lagos had achieved and what Essence had achieved. So that means somehow WIZKID is also paying for shit. I actually believe right now for she to have actually come out to say it, she had seen the state WIZKID was in. So WIZKID must have at some point just lamented and just be like, I actually feel really bad. This thing must have happened for her to have actually come out to actually say it.
Well, she's a manager, and then she's like WIZKID's
she has a
the mother of WIZKID's child and all of that. So for me, I feel that it is more from the management point of view. Look at the way we are at now at Gusto. Imagine Gusto is nominated for an award and everything, and then we didn't get to win. The staff should not be happy. Like people that are related to after everything, Gusto don't try. Even if maybe the management was like, it don't happen with that. The staffs could even have more ginger about, or to feel more down or express themselves outrightly about what happened and everything. And the man be like, guys, you don't do now, you don't go with that. So I feel that Jada P was from the aspect of she's done a lot for that body of work. She started managing WIZKID like recently and all of that, like it's not so long ago. And then that's like her first major project with WIZKID, and she definitely, everybody wants to create a record. I mean, I don't know if she will be with WIZKID forever, but then at some point when she was with Chris Brown, she must have maybe won some Grammys. She was like, okay, when I was with WIZKID, I also won him some Grammys and everything. Definitely, the way things are going now in music industry, there's no way you give accolades to the artist. You also mention the management. That the management are the one doing the underground work. So I feel that that's where she's more pained because of the whole efforts that she's putting to Made in Lagos, and then she wanted the Grammy so much, but she couldn't get it. Okay,
that you've heard the man. He actually feels that WIZKID doesn't need to actually meet Angelique Kidjo for any sort of advice, because WIZKID is the kind of person who's like, you know what, man, it has come, it has gone. I didn't get it. Life moves on. I go on my shooting range practice, and then after that, I'll come and say congratulations to you all. That's how I live my life. Tell us what you think in the comments section.
Give us more love. Let's go.
Okay, that's what we want, Abby.
Bro, that's what I want to chop right now.
That's what we want.
No, we are.
Say we don't want the Grammys again. We actually do want the Grammys.
No, we want the Grammys, definitely.
But then just tell us what you think in the comment section. Do you think WIZKID should actually speak with Angelique Kidjo? And maybe Angelique Kidjo will somehow be like, you know what, boy, because of you, I won't be dropping an album this year so that you get to win it next year, just like I did to Burna Boy. We don't know if that's what she did to Burna Boy, but from everything that we've seen right now, from every indications, maybe somehow that was what they actually discussed about. And you know, when she was giving Burna Boy the way, maybe somehow WIZKID should actually learn the way from her and ask for the way. Tell us what you think in the comment section and trust us to be there to answer to some, if not all, of your comments. Till the next reaction, my name is Andy and with me is Don Ifeski. Bye-bye.